There we go. There we go. I think we're up. Looking to see if I can find live chat here. See if I can find live chat here. There we go. Okay, got that. Hello and welcome, friends. I am going to be reviewing your songs today and giving you some feedback and giving you some both artistry, some audio engineering, some producing, all kinds of feedback for your original songs. Please no Spotify links or YouTube links or anything like that. I want to hear unreleased songs so that I can actually give feedback so that you can go and make your song the best possible before you release it. That way you can, what do the kids say nowadays? Make your bag. So yes, welcome. It's good to see you guys today. I'm super excited to jump into some original music today. So definitely submit the songs to the email address that I listed up there, and then we'll start looking at your channels as soon as, or not channels. We'll start looking at your songs as soon as I get a couple of submissions here. Hope everyone's doing great today. And in the meantime, while we're waiting, I will pull up some original original music that I am currently working on producing. And I think that'll be really, really positive. Let's see. This is one that I'm currently working on right now. I played every instrument, drums, guitars, acoustic and electric. I played the steel guitar on this. There are a few loops that the original songwriter sent over for me to use, which I think it adds a ton to the song, which is great. I played the drums. I sang both lead and background vocals on this song. So yeah, I'll play this until we hear from somebody in my Gmail so that we can look at your songs, because I definitely don't want to be showing my songs the whole time. I definitely want to be showing your songs. So this is a song that I'm currently working through that is unreleased, and so I'll maybe let's see. Oh, here we go. I will kind of point out some of the things that I did in the song. That way I can kind of share my thought process, and we'll kind of talk and pause throughout. And then as soon as I get some ooh, do I have the chat? Yes, I found the chat thing. Okay, great. There we go. So yeah, as soon as I get some submissions, we will review your music. But in the meantime, let's jump into the song that will be coming up, releasing this coming week, which is super exciting. I know that the songwriter worked really hard on finding a really beautiful product and a really good song here. So here we are. Let's dive right in. Played the keys part there. There's like an ambient vocal, and so what that is there's vocals later on in the song. I cut that out, put it at the beginning, made it really dark with some EQ, put a ton of reverb and delay on it to make it an effect. That's that right in the beginning. So, anyways, into the verse. Here we go.
I know you like the view of the city skyline. You chase the neon lights, no time to breathe.
We're keeping the texture super light and super low right now. The idea is to make room for the vocals, to make room and space for to make room and space to be able to tell the story here, because the lyrics that the original artist wrote are super, super good. So that's what I did. I made sure that the instrumentation was really spread apart and really minimal.
But there's much more to life than always moving. I'd like to show you, so take a chance, you'll see.
So you can tell that I'm using my full voice there, but I'm also making sure to use some breathy tone occasionally because that has texture. But here's what I'm not doing. I'm not decreasing my volume, right? So instead of me going,
but there's much more.
But there's much more
to life than all.
There's much more to life than always. I kept my volume the same, but my tone is what changed. And that's a really great way for you to be able to, here we are. That's a really great way for you to be able to tell the story of your lyrics, is focusing on changing your tone. If you just change your volume, all that's going to happen is in editing, you're going to have to go turn that portion up, or it's going to affect the compressors differently on your voice. But anyway, real quick, I'm going to post something in chat. Welcome. Send your songs to email and we can level up together, because that's actually why I'm specifically doing this. Let me find that fire emoji. There we go. Okay, so we got that up, and yeah. So okay, let's keep going with this song. So far, so good.
Always moving. I'd like to show you, so take a chance, you'll see. There's a place I think is almost heaven.
So what you hear in this next section is a little bit of that acoustic guitar that's being strummed. Doom, 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 doom. I'm really moving that along and making sure that whoever is listening to the song doesn't get bored with the texture, right? We've got to keep attention spans because attention spans are short nowadays. So when I added in something else, I added in a little bit of the steel guitar that I played, as well as the electric slide guitar loop that the original artist sent. So you can hear the song building slowly.
Think is almost heaven. A slower pace of life will set you free.
Also using more clear tone. There's the steel.
I'd like to show you all that's sitting out there. It's a kind of life I think that we both need. The city life.
Okay, a little more.
Kind of life. Yeah, the city life. There's no kind of life for me. Old brick homes, dusty roads, and an open cornfield. Open pastures, lots of views that'll make your heart heal. So please leave the rush, you don't need the city. Just stay with me in my country home. In my country home.
There we go. All right, I'm going to share the live to a couple places.
Country home. We can take a drive with the top down. We can walk barefoot and feel the grass. Yeah, there's nothing like the smell of fresh cut hay fields to make you feel alive and free at last. 'Cause the city life, it's no kind of life. Yeah, the city life, it's no kind of life for me. Yeah, old brick homes, dusty roads, and an open cornfield.
There we go.
Open pastures, lots of views that'll make your heart.
And we'll talk more through this song again in a minute.
So please leave the rush, you don't need the city. You can just stay with me in my country home. In my country home. country home.
If you're here, welcome. Thrilled to hang out with you. What I was going to mention is if you can send your original music, I would love to review it with you, because that's what this stream is for, is just to give artists a chance to, one, have their music heard, and but two, to give some feedback and some constructive criticism that you can hopefully use and take with you. Maybe I'll think of something differently that you hadn't considered, and you're like, oh, I'll put that in my music, and all of a sudden it maybe just has a little bit more value for your listeners, just by having an extra set of ears. But anyway, welcome. It's good to see you. Yeah, send me your music, and we will dive into it. For now, I think I'm going to open up another project and keep working on it in the live stream here, because I think there's a way for me to do that. Let me see what I can do. We're gonna close. Check. There we go. Okay, I think my audio's back. Welcome, everybody. Here is the song. I actually was able to open it in Logic so that I could start working through some of this while I'm on live here. But yeah, come chill with me, and I'm just gonna keep working while I go. Keeping it really light during the verse. Let me know in the chat if you end up submitting a song for us to look over. Reviews are free. I don't do the, send $5-10 for a skip or whatever. I don't do any of that. We just review and have fun. And sure, if you want to donate and whatnot, that's great. But my main income is just teaching voice lessons and producing. All right, here we go. Drums are kicking in. I think I want to actually raise the level of the drums total, but then I want to lower the velocity of that snare drum here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was my steel guitar that I actually played. I'm really excited that I can just do that now. But yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, I wanna do that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise the overall level of the drums, but then bring down those light hits in between. So I'm going to take all of them and just lower the velocity of those real quick. That's really going to be easy. There we go. Highlight. And then I'm just going to drag the velocity meter down by a little bit. I'm grabbing all those snares. There we go. And now I can just drag them down. That way, when we hit those accents, they hit a little bit heavier. So I'm going to do that with each of these sections. Let me know if you end up coming in and hanging. Let me know. Give me a shout out here and say hi in the chat. Would love to hang. Okay, I'm gonna keep going on this. We're just gonna lower the snare drum. We're gonna lower the snare drum a little more. There we go. Love that. Just a little bit of work done on this makes a big difference in the final product that that songwriters and singers can have just by making little adjustments with the mix. There we go. Got to lower these velocities by just a little bit. Same thing here. Lower them. There we go. Let's get that quantized. Let's bring down the velocity a little bit. Looking great so far. There we go. Oh yeah, that makes that pop. That's great. Man, steel guitar's loud. We're gonna bring that down just a hair bit in the mix. There we go. Yeah, so for that guitar was I just played it by going up an octave really quick. So we've got 1, 2, ready? And I did the same thing, next note down. Then I changed it to thirds. Going up here, and so what that does in the whole texture is it really makes that punch really hard. Here we go. Let me play that again without the electric just to show you. Here we go. No electric. It's okay, but with the electric, it just punches so much harder. Here it is with the electric. Here we go. It just opens it up. You feel it more than you hear it. Man, that snare's got some long reverb. Now, the reason why my snare drum has such long reverb is because, here, I'll solo this snare drum. Let me get that going. Okay, so the reason my snare drum has such long reverb is because this song is incredibly slow. It's at 55 beats per minute, which of course is a very slow song. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that snare drum is going to be pretty spread out. So when I put on that reverb, it's going to sound really big, really thick like this. 1, 2. It really has a long tail in order to really fill that space in between the rest of those hits. Okay, let's keep going. Let's listen to the chorus. There's no vocals yet. Welcome, welcome. We open it up. Then we're going to bring down the energy. Here we go. 1, 2. Then we pick it right back up. Here, I'll show you the vocals just for that part to show you why I did that. Here we go.
The fireflies danced in that July sky. When I said that I loved you, you started to cry.
So by me bringing down the instrumental, it let the energy die for a second. Then it comes right back up with that big snare hit. And then we come back in with all of the instruments. Oh yeah, guitar solo. Yeah, guitar solo is fun to play here. I'll boost that for a second here. What is that? We're at negative 6 dB. All right, here's that guitar solo. I'm gonna boost it. Here we go up. And then we bring it back down. This is where the vocals are all in. Oh, excuse me. And then we bring it down for the outro. Hey, what's good? Welcome. Give me a hello in chat if you can. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep working. Okay, there we go. I have audio back. Hello. Great. Okay. Yeah. Whenever I get a submission, we're gonna check out your music together, and I'll break it down, give you some ideas, some feedback on the songwriting, on the audio mix itself, all the good stuff. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna get started here. If you end up coming to join me, say hi and give me a shout in chat. Let me know you're here. There we go. Just slowly starting to build here. I might even want to start playing some drums here. Hello and welcome. If you're just coming in, feel free to submit your original music. It's got to be unreleased, no Spotify or anything like that. But yeah, feel free to submit your original music. I would love to hear it. And until then, I'm just gonna work on actually building a song for a client. So yeah, say hi in chat, and super excited to jump in. I'm gonna play some drums right now, actually. I gotta come up with some ideas for drums first. So I'm just gonna take a couple passes here and see what I can do. Sorry about that. The drums were off. Got them on now, and I'm gonna start playing some drums. Say hi in chat if you are here to hang, and would love to hang out with you, and would love to hear your original music. All right, let's go. Okay, not too bad. I like the build. I heard from the original artist that they wanted to have that kind of build that I did in the verse. They wanted that to continue into the chorus section of their song. Um, so let's see what I can do. Maybe I'll even try to record a little bit of that to try to see if I can at least throw something down, and I'll start editing. Should be exciting. It wasn't perfect because I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing the click. I might actually want to bring that up a little bit. Metronome settings. Let's bring up the click volume just a little bit. Okay, let me try that again. Not too not too bad. I think I needed to replay a couple of those. I was just a little bit out of time on some of that, but I'll try to record some of that again. And by the way, hello, if you're new, welcome. I'm looking for unreleased music in order to critique, give feedback on, and encourage you on for your release. But yeah, welcome. Feel free to drop a hello in chat. Would love to see who I'm hanging out with. Okay, cool. Let's I'm gonna jump right back in and take another stab at that drum. Okay, there we go. That was a little bit better of a take. It wasn't perfect, but it doesn't need to be. Just playing drums for a song that I'm working on for a songwriter. Okay, let's get some of these drums edited. It wasn't, by no means was that perfect, but it at least gave us a starting point that I can go in and edit some of the MIDI on. But yeah, okay, let's dive in. Actually, you know what might be fun? You know, let's see. I wonder if I can bring this the order. Let's go move up. Hopefully you should be able to see my Logic Pro now. Okay, so I'll just show you kind of what I'm working on here. Okay, let's see. So first thing is first, we there's a lot of messiness with the open hi-hat because I'm using a MIDI pad. What we can do is just delete all of that. And what I can do is go in and grab every time that I grabbed this hi-hat stomp, and we can put it to 8th note because I never went more frequent than that. After that, we should be able to go to our kick and then go to 16th note because I never went more frequently than that. And then, yeah. Welcome. If you're just stopping by, it's great to see you. Right now, I'm just currently taking a look at a client's project and I'm working through it. Feel free to say hi in chat. I'm reviewing original music and breaking down some of the elements of your original music. So if you have any music, send it to the email on screen. And you know what? Here, let me just say hi real quick. Let me put Logic to the back. Hi, I'm Zach. It's great to meet you. And yeah, I am just doing the thing. So yeah, feel free to say hi in chat. Would love to hear from you. But yeah, let's keep going here. I'm just gonna kind of work through some of this drum mix stuff here. And I'm just doing this for a client. So yeah. It should be 32nd note. I'm tripping. Okay. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is just go through and quantize this till it sounds really, really good. There we go. Let's see if that sounds okay. Flam was a little wide. Let me get rid of that one. Let me get rid of that one. There we go. Let's shorten this, make it a little easier to read. And then actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my flam here. Oh yeah, good flam now. There we go. That sounds better. So all of these should be quantized to 16th note specifically. Now this one should be quantized to 32nd note. There we go. Got it. Let me kill the beat 1. Let's bring these back a little bit, make them a little shorter. Actually, what might be good is if I take all of these and make them a little bit shorter, easier to read. There we go. Okay. Nice. Yeah, these sound a lot better now. Okay. Sounding clean. Let me get that flam dragged right to the right spot. And this was me playing actual drums here, but I played it through my MIDI controller drum kit. There we go. So let's listen to it so far. Yeah, not terrible. Yep. All right, we're just going to keep going through the drums here. Getting everything locked and loaded. The only thing is, I actually didn't want to play this, this hit on beat 1 here. There we go. Okay. Welcome. Hey, if you're just now getting here, I would love to see who I'm hanging with. Feel free to say hi in the chat. It would bring me a lot of joy to be able to hang and talk with you, because I'm just here to chill and do some original music reviews. So yeah, come on in and hang if you're here. Good. Yeah, that one sounded good. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this locked in. Let me get this flam. It looks like I played this flam a little bit early. There we go. It's a little better. Let's get this flam dragged back. There we go. Let's go ahead and play these here. Nice. We got them locked. We got all these guys locked. Then I played this a little bit early. Let's play all these. Put them here. Let's get this first quantized to the 16th note and then after to the 32nd note. Yeah, there we go. Got it? Okay, there we go. Let's see how that sounds. Nice. Good. Look, coming out pretty clean so far. Let's get this flame. Now, I can't actually quantize the flam or else it ends up not sounding like a flam. Okay, let's quantize these to the 16th. Looks like I did a double flam here, so I'm going to pull this back. It's a light flam, then a 16th. There we go, some accents. Nice. Okay, so we're getting somewhere with this. Let's take a listen from verse 2 all the way until where we just stopped. Sounds like I'm a little bit early or a little bit late. Not sure which one yet. Let's see if we can get that kind of fixed. I think this heavier part of the flame is just a little bit too late to sound good. There we are. It's better. Yeah, that's sounding pretty good now. Sounds a little early, actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's make that a little later. Let's make that feel a little more in the pocket. There we go. Flams are feeling a little wide. Little wide on these flams here. Let's bring this in so it's easier to see and read. Let's bring this up to the next one so it's easier to just position. There we go. Nice. And actually, you know what? After hearing it, I'm going to pull this up, and this is the beauty of using electric drums, is that you can specifically change things and tailor them, so to speak, to your liking. Oh, I did not want that to be a 30-second. Let's get that out of there. to not chill. There we go. And let's put just the lightest little crash you've ever seen right there. Still too heavy. Let's bring it down. And then this stuff has not been quantized yet. So let's go ahead and take care of this to sound great. There we go. And it looks like we play crashes here. We never will play crashes faster than the 16th note. There we go. Okay. Cool. Sounds like we got a double flam over here. So let's make all these a little shorter so it's easier to read. There we go. Let's go ahead and pull this here. Double flam, we can pull it here. Hello, welcome. If you're just coming in, feel free to drop a comment and say hi. And I'm doing original songs. So if you have an original song, I would love to hear it and to be able to give you a review and critique. So just send it to the email that you see there. Not terrible so far. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this quantized. Now, what is all this? This is a mess. I can't even read this. Too much going on. You know what? I'm just going to quantize to the 16th and then the 32nd right afterwards. We're going to see if that works. Yes, that did work. Okay. Okay, great. We can keep it moving. Keep it pushing. There we go. We can go ahead and quantize these to the 16th note. This looks like a flam, so let's just put it right in time. Okay. This looks like a regular accent. Let's get all these guys quantized. Ooh, this is going to sound so good. I see 30 seconds coming up here. Let's do 16th first, then quantize to the 32nd. Okay, good enough. I just don't want that heavy accent on beat 1. There we are. Yeah, it sounds way better. Let's see. Okay, cool. Flam is a little early. Let's get taken care of that. For anyone who's just now coming in, this is a project that I'm working on for a client, and it's a worship song. That's one of the genres that I specialize in. I specialize in country, EDM, and worship, and maybe a little bit of rock here and there, a little bit of pop here and there. My main genres that I produce are country, worship, and EDM. Woo! Yes. Okay, that's much cleaner now. Very happy that that does not sound so muddy. Oh man, these tails are so long. Okay, so let's get these quantized first to the 16th, then we'll lock in the 30 seconds. Good. All right, in a second, we're gonna look and see what it all sounds like all put together, because we're about to get to the next section of music, which is a good pausing point for that. Okay, we have a flam and then an accent. So you've got to put that in. And if you're in the chat, feel free to say hi. I would love to chat, would love to hang with you. Actually, that was really cleanly played. That looks like it was just a... There we go. Looks like I need to put all of these in 16th note. There we go. Quantize, all the good things. There we go. I hear a flam, then an accent. We need to make sure is right in time. There we go. Okay. Well, let's add that note. Apparently I missed. There we go. And it looks like we're about to get to the next section of music entirely. So what I'm going to do for that... Little early on that flam, but that's no problem. Let's fix that. Looks like we're about to get to a new section of music, so we're going to go back and listen to all of the adjustments that were just made to get an idea of what it actually sounds like in the overall song. Oh, didn't mean to play that. Okay, let's take a listen to the drums for verse 2. Here we go, everybody. And... you know what? I don't like it. Already, I don't like it. What I'm going to do is we're going to take out the first half of that roll. I think that's going to automatically feel better. It's just less energy, less movement, less heaviness. All right, let me make these shorter so it's easier to read. Here we go. Oh yeah, way cleaner. Yeah, sounds good. There's the half note kick to start driving the energy. And one, two, three, four. Actually, I didn't hate the lead into the next section, but let's change it. I want to kind of make it a little more nuanced here. There we are. And then we're going to make this a low tom. Ka dum dum. There we are. We're gonna change up that flow by just a little bit. And that feels nice. And we'll deal with the rest of that later. For right now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start filling in more of the other instruments. So we're just going to like build from scratch right now. Some good old bass guitar. We're just going to do some good old bass guitar. Okay, so let me see if I can get my bass. All right. So you just saw some drums being added to this track. Now we're going to go ahead and grab a bass guitar. We're going to put this on input 2. By the way, is the audio quality okay? Can you hear me okay? Let me know in the comments. Okay, let me tune up real quick. Let me get a tune-up sandwich real quick. I'm kidding, I don't like tuna at all. Alright. There we go. Love that for us. Ooh yeah, low B. That's thumping. That's thumping, baby. Yeah. Gotta tune up real quick. And then I'm gonna see if I can layer in something that's tasteful with the drums. I'll edit the drums for the chorus later. Right now I'm just chilling, I'm just vibing and doing little bits of each section by one. And as soon as I get a song submission, we'll review your song. Like, this stream is for you, it's not for me. But hey, might as well do something that's, semi visually engaging. You know what? I'm actually even gonna just like do this. That way you can kind of see. I can even put Logic a little bit smaller. You know what? Let me just throw Logic right here. That way you can just kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, there we are. I have my bass guitar now. Okay, let's go. Super excited to jump in. I forgot what key I'm in. I'm in A. Okay, so let's see if I can find something that just like works. 2, 3. We gotta go to the 5. 4. Back to the 1. Nice. Let me play it a few more times, make sure I'm feeling good on those chord progressions. I'll turn the click back on too. K for click on Logic. Here we go. Holding that bass nice and long and open. We're gonna go to the 5, 4, and. All right, we're gonna build it up a little bit here. Yeah. And then there's the next section of song. How'd that sound? Was that okay? I think that was okay. Can you hear the bass guitar well enough? Here, let me check. Oh yeah, that comes through clean as a whistle. You know, hey, if you're interested, I might actually do something where I do like a special stream where I build a song with chat at some point. That might be a really fun thing to do. All right, let's see if I can play it one more time. You know what? Should I record it? I'm gonna record it. What I do to record is I have an input monitor track for my instrument, and then I record it directly onto a different track, because you can still hear it when it's input monitored. But wherever you're actually set to record is where you will record. So here we go. I'm gonna start on the 1. Here we go. Ready? To the 4. I think I'm gonna go to the 5 here. Back to the 1. Half note. A little late on that. Sure. Okay. Not bad. I definitely want another take. Hi, welcome if you're here. Say hey in chat. Let me know who I'm hanging with. And if you have original songs, feel free to submit them to the email address on screen. Let me know that you submitted it, and I will absolutely do a review. The review's free. I don't do the skip thing for $5 or whatever. It's just, I'm just here to hang with artists and kind of grow a community of people who love music. But anyway, yeah, okay. Let me try that again. Let me see if I can do a better job. Gotta be really patient with this. You know, I think I might have to wait on that a little longer. Also, is my E string out of tune? No. No, we're good. Okay. I just wanted to check before I actually got it all recorded. So I think what I'm gonna do is do 1, and then I'm gonna go up to the 4, and then down to the 5 at the end with that little bass run. Let's see how that sounds in context. Here we go. Whole note coming up, and up to the 4. Not bad. Now I do the walk down. Not bad. Back to the 1. Okay, I missed. I forgot that I had to go back to the 1 there. Okay, good. Let me do that. Let me practice that run. There we go. I gotta make sure I get those mutes down. Oh, hey, what's good, Garrett? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I'm making a worship song right now, and unless you got some original music that you want some critique on for the mix or the songwriting or anything like that, but hey, good to see you, brother. Really. This is me trying to just get a little bit more present on YouTube with my current skill set of drums and bass and guitar and all that stuff. Your boy's trying to be the best music producer, of country and worship of all time. So I got to practice to get there. Here we go. On the 1. We're gonna go to the 5. Then down to the 4. We're gonna do that. Walk down to the 5. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Nailed it. Back to the 1. Half note. On the 4. To the 5. Ready? Build it up. 4. Nice. Okay. Actually, that went well. I feel like that was a decently clean playthrough that time. Oh yeah, deep warm tone there on the bass. Not bad. Yeah. Walk. That's what I meant to do. Let's see if it worked. Yeah, there we go. The bass walk down worked. Hello and welcome, friends from YouTube. Right now I'm doing I'm producing for a worship song for a client, and if you have an original song, feel free to shoot it over to the email. Would love to review it live, give you some critique, feedback, all the good stuff. Just drop a comment, let me know that you've submitted something. But yay, I'm glad we're actually getting a couple people in the chat. Let's go. It's good to see you guys today. Okay, so we have this done. Let's see if we can go back to editing some drums for the chorus. And once that's done, I can play the bass again. We'll get drums and bass. Drums and bass is great, especially when you take out the first letters of both words. It's great. It's great. Anyway, okay. Aside from the little bit corny joke. Okay, yeah, let's get these. Let's get this edited. Let's get this edited here. So, right now, this is the drum parts. I want to be really careful with these flams because these flams are really thick. But if I quantize these, it will no longer make them flams. So I have to individually edit them, which kind of stinks, but whatever. I mean, who cares? It's going to make a great product at the end if I can be really patient with this. So this is just a snare flam on 1. Let's just bring it in. There we go. We've got 16th notes. Let's kill this unintended ride cymbal. Got another good old deep flam. Yo, as soon as I actually do this, it's going to be crazy. Once I actually show you what this sounds like, it looks like just kind of goofy stuff that I'm editing. But once you see how it all comes together, you're like, oh, okay. I see you. Or at least I hope. You know, that's the hope. The goal. Crazy. What's good? It's gonna go crazy once we get this all locked in. Okay, just because I'm really impatient, we're gonna show you what we have so far on these drums here. All right, so this is the drums for the chorus. Ready? And. K, k, do, do, ka. Ah, it's pretty clean. It sounds good. It sounds good. And then this is the part that I have not quantized yet. I mean, I didn't play it super poorly or anything, but this is, you know, helpful to kind of get stuff going. There we go. Yes. When I said client, I actually meant it's my favorite client that this is for. It is Victoria. And I'm super excited. This is the best worship song on the planet. She made it. Yes, happy Mother's Day to my beautiful wife. I figured this would be a great thing for me to hop on and do for a little bit until we get some music revisions. As soon as we get some music submissions, excuse me, for me to review, I'm gonna go to that. That way I can celebrate and honor your music that you send in, and then we can also give you some critique, give you some feedback, and all the good stuff. All of this stuff, like all these like little notes that look weird, that's just from when my I was hitting the electronic drum kit, and then it sounded kind of funky because when I hit the one drum, it would accidentally trigger the other one just from the vibration, so it's not real. Okay, here we go. Ew, I was late. Your boy was late. Let's fix that. Let's thicken this flam up a little bit. You know, make it a little wider, a little more juicy. There we go. Juicy flams. Oh, that snare was just a hair late. This isn't real. That was just me hitting the drum kit. This is real though. This is not. It's a rock. It's a boulder. All right, there we go. Yo, this flam. Watch. I'm just gonna show you what this does. This flam is not close enough. So what I'm gonna do is pull this note just a hair bit further out and watch what it does to it. It's like krum rather than just dum. I'm gonna move it a little bit back in. Here it is again. Yeah. It's got a little bit of thickums to it, you know. Yeah. Let's get rid of all this. I don't think this is real. These are. All right, let's quantize. Let's get this all lined up. This is fake. This is fake. That was just me hitting the drum really hard, and so something else went off too. Okay. There we go. Hello, friends. Welcome to the stream. This is a music review stream. If you got original music, would love to hear it. Drop it in. Let me know in chat that you've dropped your original music, and we'll take a look at it together. I'll give you some feedback, give you some tips on what I think could be better, or maybe I'll just say, hey, it's just good enough right now. Release it to all platforms. Why is it unreleased and all that good stuff? But yeah, should be fun. Yeah. All right, right now we're just getting some drums for a client, my favorite client. She's my wife. Let's see. And this is for her original worship song. So right now I just played the drums actually live on YouTube, which was really fun. And then I played the bass right afterwards. And now I'm editing the drums for this next section so that, yeah, there we go. So that I can play all of the other instruments live. Like I'm just gonna build this song right here and now for a little bit. I can't do it for the whole night here, but I'm definitely gonna, do quite a bit of song building here. If you have questions, drop them in chat. This is a 100% like engagement stream rather than like, hey, I'll do questions at the end. Now I'm paying attention to chat like every second because I'm just working here by myself and I'm not on the clock for someone in a music lesson or something like that. I'm just here straight vibing, as the kids say. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, but Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah. Look at all these random places where I didn't hit the drum, but Logic thinks I did.
Get out of here. You don't belong here.
Straight
vibing with Ian McKellen. Call me Magneto because these beats are magnetic.
Okay, here we go. Hey, I didn't know where I was going with that one. I was just, just kind of saying things. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah. It's okay, vibe. Yeah. Ew. I don't like that. I don't like that. I really don't like that fill here. Let me see if I can get something good. Hello? You don't belong there. There we go. Dun ta dun dun dun. Dun ka ka dun dun. That's what I want. I want to see if I can get something better. Also, if you drop your original music, let me know. Let me know. Dun 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 ka ka dun dun. That's what I want. Ah. There we are. So I'm going to make this the hardest accent you've ever heard. I'm going to make this the hardest accent you've ever heard. There we are. We're going to make it a rim shot. And then we're going to start building it here. All right. This is going to be a great drum fill once we get it going. Hi, welcome to the stream. Feel free to drop a comment and tell me how your day's going. And we're doing reviewing your music. So as soon as you send it in, I will go ahead and open up that email. I'm just going to work on a project that I am currently working on for a client right now. It's a worship song that I'm building all of the instruments for. So I played the piano already. I just got started on the bass guitar. A good buddy of mine played some fingerstyle acoustic guitar. I'm probably going to go back through and re-record the second half of the strummed guitar parts, but we'll do that later. But for right now, I'm just editing a little bit of the drums that I just played, and then after that, we're gonna play a little bass along to those drums. Maybe play some, sweet little electric guitar licks and things like that over top of it, and it should be a really nice full arrangement. Oh, okay, ka, gung, gung, gung. Let's see. There we go. Hello? You weren't real. You aren't real. You aren't real. There we are. Let's get rid of all those fake drum hits that didn't actually happen in real life. Then let's get all of this quantized, baby. What's all this? Oh yeah. Let's get all that. Let's get all that quantized. All that mess. Let's get all this quantized so it's sounding great. But yeah, chat, I'm here. I'm like down to talk. This is just something I'm doing to kill some time until we get some original music so I can review it with you. So if you're here, feel free to drop in the chat. Let me know how your day's going, and I would love to chat with you. Here we go. Yeah, that's way better. But we're actually gonna put this 16th note right here. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, way better. Love it. And the nice part is about this next section, I didn't do any flamps. Well, at least not very many. So we're going to take all of these things that weren't actually drum hits. We're going to get rid of them. This is going to clean up and get rid of all the muddiness from this electronic drum set. Just me going through and taking out the things that I didn't actually hit on the drum set makes this so clean. There we go. I'm going to take out all of these random things that I didn't actually play or didn't mean to physically hit the drum, but because I hit one drum and it's, upstairs in the middle of a room, and you know, sometimes it's a little hard to not let the vibrations from the drums hit it. There we go. All right. Here we go. We got to get this all nice and polished here. Oh, no, that's certainly a 30-second note. Your boy is out here playing 30-second notes on a recording. Let's go. It's not that deep. Ooh, late on that snare hit. Let's go. Let's quantize all of this. All right, let's get all of this quantized. Let's see if I can get 30-second note. Yeah, boy. Hey, that actually was perfect. I'm surprised that worked. You know what? Call me a bad electrician because I'm shocked. What is that deep, Zach? I certainly played that 16th note at the end. That's what I played. Don't tell me I didn't. I certainly played this last 16th note. You're joking, bro. Okay. There we go. I don't like this. Get out of there. That sounds super fake and like it's MIDI, which kind of is, but you know, it's okay. Quick little adjustment. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna do that. We're gonna put another snare hit. All right, let's try it. Not terrible, but I actually think I'm gonna do 2 snare hits here. Jada, dun, 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 dun. And then this actually has to be a kick, and then this is an all-in hit. All right, as soon as I'm done with this little section, I'll show you what the drums sound like all together. I think it'll sound really cool. Because this is a full build section. Okay, here we are. Here is the drums from the chorus in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hits and. All right, build it up and. There we go. We're going to put that on a different crash. I just don't have that many crashes with my electronic kit here. This needs to be on a crash. Which one is this one on? C sharp? Let's put this one on A, and then this one is going to go on C sharp. That's our main crash. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Yeah, way better. Also, I need to get this drum kit a little bit more balanced here. Doesn't sound great. Let me make that chill. A little bit louder. Let's make this a little deeper. Actually, that sounds good as is. Let's make this ride a little deeper. Yeah. Let's actually, because we're playing a lot of ride, let's bring down the physical volume of that cymbal. Now the drum set's gonna sound better. I think we could even bring down that ride even more. There we go. Nice. Now, I haven't done that build section yet, but that leading into the bridge was okay. 3, 4. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the chat. 1, 2. You know what I need? We need a heavy cymbal crash on that. That was supposed to be there, but I just didn't play it in real life. Let's get that there. There we are. Yeah, that sounds much better. And I don't know that we need this to be a full-on rim shot. I think that kind of sounds bad. Sounds a little better. I don't love it. Oh, that's why. Because I have that kick in there that I wasn't originally meaning to have. Much better. Sha da dun dun. Ja da dun 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 da. Ooh, yeah, much better. And, you know, I just realized that this is actually in the wrong spot, so we can just drag this upwards. That's one of the nicest things about doing electronic drums into MIDI. I have real sampled sounds from my Easy Drums plugin, but like I can change things on the spot, which is so nice. So let's go ahead and quantize all of those. Let's get rid of all the things that I didn't actually play. And I never had open hi-hat. We only had closed hi-hat during this point, so I'll get rid of it. Yay, I actually nailed that fill in real time. Well. Oh, I accidentally took out some of the hits that I did do. So let's go ahead and get this quantized to 32nd. We're gonna, oh. This definitely has to be a crash. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm limited on, honestly. Oh, duh. I quantized this to the 16th note on the 32nd. That's gotta be the 32nd. I know why that happened, because I quantized it to the wrong value. This does not want to go in the right spot. My guy. Now you listen here. All right, there we go. We got it. Okay. Hey, welcome in the stream. If you have some original music, feel free to send it to the Gmail on screen. It's a completely free review. I'm currently working on a client's project just until we get some submissions, and then we'll do a little bit of review on your stuff. Would love to hear it. I think that's actually right. Oh, duh! I need to do another tom hit right before. There we are. But let's shake this up. We're gonna go to the higher tom, mid tom here, then this one to give it a little bit more variance. There we go. That's a lot better there. Let's go ahead and quantize all of these bad boys. And we need to bring these, first of all, we need to quantize these ride cymbal hits, but legitimately, my drum set was kind of, my ride cymbal was swiveling as I was playing it, so I was playing the wrong part of it and I couldn't reach the right part. Yeah, it's got to be the biggest like crack of your life here. Let's put that as a rim shot. Yeah, let's go. Okay. And then we bring it down here. Looks like I need to quantize all of these guys and bring them up to the ride edge. And then these are things that I didn't actually play on the drums themselves. Okay, let's try that. Let's get all this quantized to the 16th note. This did not sound the way that I wanted it to. So we're going to go ahead and quantize first. We're going to get rid of the fake thing. You know what we could do? We could put this on... Whoops, wrong track. We could put that on the open hi-hat. Yeah, I just got to find it. Yeah, there we go. That's going to sound great. Yep. Okay, but we got to make it way quieter because right now it's like overwhelming. All right, there we go. Let's pull that in. Yeah, not bad. Okay, we can move right along to we can move right along to our bass guitar. Okay, here we go. Let's get that bass guitar going. Yes, I have my little effects here so I can say something. It's like the Streamlabs deck, but you know, it's hey mom, can we get Streamlabs deck? No, we have Streamlabs deck at home. The Streamlabs deck at home is right here. 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 Here.
But also, I can make my voice a little higher
If I want to. Okay. Rip headphone users is real. Oh, okay. Sorry, rip headphone users. Sorry about that. Hey, was it like a lot louder when I did the distortion, or was it just distorted? My goal was for it to be around the same physical volume, so it wouldn't blow out your eardrums. But anyway, okay. Time to get the bass guitar going. Hey, let's go. Okay. Sorry. I will adjust that to where I reduce the amount of volume it has, but I'll just change my tone. Very loud ow. Okay. The bass, the tuna is in tune. Okay. No, the bass is in tune. All right, here we are. Oh, I forgot what chords these are. 2, 6, 5 over 7, 1, 2, 6, 5 over 7, hold. Okay, I remember now. All right, let me practice this time too. Let's go. And. Sure. Okay, I gotta find a, yeah, I know. Yeah, Victoria, we can try to leave at 6:10. Slap the bass. It's funny. I cannot do fingerstyle guitar very well, and I also can't do slap bass at all. I've literally never, actually, no joke, I've never tried, literally ever. So, anyways, okay, gotta keep going. And I think I'm gonna go up the first time. Yeah, we'll go 7, 1, 1, 2, and then we'll go down the second time. 6, then we'll hold the 5 over 7. All right, here we go. Ready, and. Not bad for a first playthrough. You know what? I think I'm actually going to keep that. I was just kind of vibing and playing, but like, it was like, I actually think it was like okay enough to keep. So, let me see if I can fix that real quick. There we are. All right, we fixed that. Hello, welcome in. Hey, if you've got original music, feel free to submit it to that link. Would love to hear it. Would love to review it. Give you some practical feedback if you even need any. Maybe it'll just be being like, wow, this song rocks, no feedback, and that would be also very cool. But hey, if I end up giving you feedback that's helpful to you, even better. I am an audio engineer, a songwriter. You know what? It's all on screen. You can see it. You can see it. I'll even move the logic there. That's what I do. That's who I am. Okay, have fun. Great. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Hey, how's the audio in the video? Does it look okay for everybody? Hopefully. Anyway, let's see how that sounded. Oh, I went up there. Doom doo 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 7721. Oh yeah, beautiful. Thank you, man. And I did doom doo 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 doo. So I'll be able to go right back down. So I just played so I'll be able to slide it right back down to start really building it up here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna keep going here. We got this. 1, 2, 3. I missed. Got to do it again. Hang on. Missed just a little bit on doom, doom, doo, doo, doom. Actually, I didn't miss. I hit the right fret. It's just that I wasn't muting strings, so too many other strings were vibrating. Didn't sound great. But yeah. Hey, what's good? We're getting a few more people in the chat. Welcome. Glad to see you're here. Say hi in chat, and then we can, if you got original music, man, I'll review it. I'd love to review your stuff. Wait, I forgot how that part went. I gotta listen to it. Hang on. 2. Oh. 6. 5/7. 1. 2. Oh. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do like a little like right on that. You hear it on the drums? 1, 2. Here it is. Ready? I'm gonna have to do like a little bass run with that. That's the advantage of me playing literally every instrument on this song. Like I just get to like make all the instruments agree and do all the cool things with the appropriate bass fills and guitar riffs to line up. It'll be fun. So, well, I just gotta go to the 2. Oh, I need to remember that's where I am in the song. Okay, I know where I am now. I was getting confused. All right, here we go. To the 5, to the 2. Little late. Again. I can do it. And yeah, okay, so I got a 2, 3, 4 there. I think I can do that. There it is. I think that's how I want to build that. Let's try it. Oh, I got bass thumping, bro. To the 1. Oh, that's where I have to do that run. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to punch in right here. I'm going to go doom, 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 doo, doo, doo. That's where I'm going to go for that. So I got to do down the octave, up. Ooh, that's going to be tough. That's tough. All right, hold up. Yeah, I got to sing that bass line. I'm in the wrong spot. Hold up. Rip headphone users. I gotta be on the 1. School of Rock, let's go. With Jack Black. Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh, bro. One of those Jack Black impressions. Okay, so I gotta go 2. Oh no, 1 octave. So I gotta go 1, 1. And then does it go to the 2 right afterwards? 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, I know what to do now. All right, we got it. We're in. I got this. Hold up. Here we go. 1, 2. Ready? Ah, so close. Ooh, that was close. TUFF, tough. All right, here we go. Here we go. I got it. Ready? And. I did it. I just wasn't clean with it. Come on. Come on. We got this. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Let me get one more to make it cleaner. All right, here we go. 1 and. Ooh, I got it that time. I got it, bro. I got it. Yeah, he's clean with it. He was clean with it that time, and I just decided to not even like go on because I know that I liked that well enough that I'm just like I'm not gonna ruin it here. All right, let me go. Let me go. Close. I want to do a heavy accent there. I want to do 2, 3, bam, boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. No, wrong. Hang on. I gotta remember where I am now. Oh, I like that better. Boom, 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 boo doo doo. Yeah. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be it. We got this. I spent so long doing all of those one little lines for forever, and then I just like have a one take for like, the entirety of this whole section. I think I literally only messed up a single time. Oh yeah. That was it. Yeah, there we go. It was a clean playthrough. And yeah, Victoria, that's right. Yeah, I'm planning on cutting the stream at 10 regardless of who comes in or who doesn't come in. But yeah. Yes. Okay. Uh hey, if anyone has some original music that they want me to review for them, that's what this stream is actually about. Let me know. I have 6 minutes before I'm going to end the stream, but I'll do this more often because I think it's a really easy way for me to just like connect and engage with people. Because I like this better, and also this can also kind of turn into an Ask Me Anything stream at the same time while I work on, you know, other music and things like that, and it's all good. Um, well, I mean, it came here. Okay. Yeah, but yeah. So if you got some original music, slide it on in. Okay. Bro, he was tough with that one. All right, we're good. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna keep doing it because it's like. Also, yes for the drums and bass. Okay, drums and bass is best spelled without their first 2 letters. Oh my gosh. Let's listen to that run. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Time to move on to a different instrument. Time to move on to a different instrument. All right, hold up. Let me get no more bass guitar. Rum and okay, here we are. Let's go EG. I'm just gonna like do like the heavy EGs for right now. There we go. Who is my favorite musician of all time? It's you. It's you, Victoria. You are my favorite musician of all time. Okay. Good answer. It's up there. Okay. Great. It's not bass. Oh gosh. Okay. Let me get this let me just get this tuned right quick. Drum and bass is better without their first two letters for sure. Bruh. There we go. Alright. I have no idea what I'm gonna play here. Okay, that's not what I would play at all. I'm just being stupid. Okay. I need to figure out what to do here. I don't need anything on this first course, I don't think. You know, something like that. I don't know. I don't know what to do on this. I know I need a lot more delay. A lot more delay and a lot more reverb on this. Gotta get some more delay and verb. Let's take out the pre-delay on this too. That's true. It should be 2 and 1. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to think of what would be good to do during the chorus, like a little lead line. That's like way too much. That's way too much. I gotta come up with a nice little lead line. All right. Yeah. Something like that could work. Let me just play that little thing. But anyways, you know, I'm gonna pick this back up next stream for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll think of some electric parts. But hey, chat, it was great hanging with you this evening. I will be back. I'm just gonna try to do this more often, and then when we get some submissions for original music, we're gonna slam it out. We're gonna give some feedback. We're gonna review your songs, and it will be a great time. So hey, thank you everybody for coming in. Have an amazing rest of your night, and we will maybe see you tomorrow if all goes well, or maybe we might wait until Tuesday. But anyways, thank you guys. Have an awesome night, and